Scene opens with a medium shot of the Australian Prime Minister at a press conference, looking resolute. Text on screen: Australia commits to humanitarian aid in Iran. Australia will dispatch military personnel to Iran in a non-combat capacity, joining an international coalition focused on humanitarian assistance, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese announced today. The decision follows a formal request from the United Nations for support in addressing the escalating humanitarian crisis gripping the nation. Standing firm in his commitment to global stability, the Prime Minister emphasized that Australia's involvement is strictly for peacekeeping and aid distribution purposes. "Our objective is clear: to protect innocent lives and alleviate suffering," he stated, outlining a mission grounded in compassion rather than conflict. The deployment underscores Australia's dedication to upholding international law and providing aid where it is most needed, reaffirming its role as a responsible global partner. This strategic move is designed to support the Iranian people without engaging in the region's complex political disputes, focusing solely on the urgent needs of the civilian population. Cut to shots of Australian Defence Force personnel in non-combat roles. They are seen unloading supplies from a C-17 Globemaster, setting up a field hospital, and handing out food and water to civilians. The Australian contribution will consist of approximately 250 Australian Defence Force members, including logistics officers, medical staff, and engineering specialists. Their primary tasks will involve establishing secure corridors for the delivery of essential supplies such as food, clean water, and medical equipment. A key component of the mission is the creation of a field hospital, staffed by Australian military doctors and nurses, which will provide critical medical care to those injured or displaced by the ongoing instability. These forces will operate under strict rules of engagement, ensuring their activities remain entirely within the humanitarian framework. The deployment is not about taking sides. It is about providing a lifeline to a population in desperate need. This support role leverages the ADF's extensive experience in disaster relief and humanitarian operations, applying their expertise to a challenging and volatile environment where civilian welfare is the paramount concern. Quick symbolic shots of a war-torn city landscape in Iran. Rubble, damaged buildings, and displaced families are visible, conveying the severity of the crisis. The situation in Iran has deteriorated rapidly, with major cities facing severe shortages and a breakdown of essential services. International observers report a dire need for external assistance as local infrastructure struggles to cope with the widespread devastation. The conflict has left millions without access to basic necessities, creating a humanitarian catastrophe that demands a coordinated international response. Australia's participation in the coalition is a direct answer to this call, aiming to mitigate the suffering and provide a glimmer of hope amidst the destruction. The images emerging from the region paint a stark picture of human cost, compelling nations like Australia to step forward and contribute to relief efforts. The video closes with a final slow-motion shot of the Australian flag waving gently against a clear sky, symbolizing stability and hope. This deployment is a testament to Australia's enduring commitment to humanitarian principles and our responsibility to the global community. It reflects our nation's character, one of compassion, courage, and a readiness to help those in peril. As our personnel undertake this vital mission, they carry with them the full support of a nation united in its desire to foster peace and provide comfort to the afflicted, reinforcing our identity as a force for good in an often troubled world.